Let's clap for them as they. Everybody, Emily? That's talent. If I see that talent, right? What we can do to bring a solution to the lifestyle diseases that is causing havoc in our system. You know, when you get these diseases, that is when you know how expensive your health can get. You may have accumulated wealth all over, but this comes tumbling down because of your health conditions. There are so many people right now, if you go to the hospital, you'll feel really sorry why you're not taking care of your health. Because people are suffering. And even to the ones who are seated here today, don't think you're off the hook. It's a time bomb. Your health is a time bomb. It's building up slowly by slowly, slowly by slowly. Tomorrow, you start feeling you're having some pain in your heart, some weird headache. That is when now it starts. Then you start using this little money that you are keeping to now take care of this health. So, Sarah, this is the flagship product for the company. This is an antioxidant. An antioxidant that your body is now not able to produce on its own. So it has given us this, so that when you take it, it gives your body back the ability to produce its own antioxidants to prevent these lifestyle diseases. We are always told prevention is better than cure. The knocking of our engines. So when you are healthy, you are able to look for more money, right? But when you are sick, you're in the hospital, you cannot. Instead, you will spend the ones that you have accumulated. So that we service our systems with the help that AG Nutrition has brought to us. To those who are already sick, have their Viagra. But right now, they are one or two. And I know ladies don't use it a lot. But ladies also suffer low libido. Why? Because of the contraceptives that we have lately. So homes are breaking because of this. We have AGO, a natural Viagra. Okay, let me not use that. AGO is a natural remedy to improve our sexual desire. You know, this is something that is ordained by God. In fact, it will work perfectly well. But if this is not happening, you will see a very confused person in the field. That is true. It's a mood booster. Yes. So, for ladies, we have what we call the age growth. Combine age growth with age Sera. Our Sera master company, because this is a cell activator. So, what does this age growth do to ladies? Number one, improving the sexual desire for ladies, naturally. Number two, there are those ladies who are suffering what we call every day you're having spotting. It's because of the hormonal imbalance. So, age growth is bringing a balance back to the home. Then we also have another condition in ladies that is a lot, especially in this region that is so hot. We call it yeast infection. So many ladies are suffering what we call the yeast infection. When the pH of Miss B is altered, the fungi will tend to grow, especially if it is hot like it is. It will tend to grow. When the fungi is growing, the population of the fungi is more than the population of the bacteria, then you start itching. So that means egg rose is there to maintain the pH of Miss B. When the pH is maintained, we will have the right amount of bacteria and the right amount of fungi. So you will not have what we call the urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection is different from the yeast infection. Because when you're having the urinary tract infection, you'll feel pain while passing urine. That burning sensation. So, those are some of the things that AG Rose does. For those who are going to come in, we'll go into more trainings on this. But let's know that all gynecological issues for ladies, let's handle that with AG Rose and AG Sera. Then we have our next product, AG Brock. AG Brock now is an immune booster. Again, AG Brock with AG Sera works wonders, especially to cancer patients who are already on chemotherapy. You know, chemotherapy does not know how to differentiate between the good cells and the bad cells. It will destroy. And that's why you find those who are undergoing that process, they get weaker, they lose hair, they become dark in color, because the cells are being damaged by the chemo. So if you give a patient this combination, AG Brock and AG Sera, you shall have done a lot of justice to this patient. And the patient will really be strong and energetic. So AG Brock and AG Sera is also doing a perfect job, especially in managing our immunity. So that's why I still repeat that AG Nutrition has come to salvage the world from lifestyle diseases. We have a slogan, and our slogan is, when I say AG Nutrition, you say transforming people. I want us to say it. AG Nutrition, transforming people. Say it with vigor, because it's surely transforming people, both health and wealth. AG Nutrition, transforming people. AG Nutrition, transforming people. Transforming people. AG Nutrition. Today we are going to be transformed, both in our health and in our wealth. We are crying everywhere that, oh, there is no job or there is no money. My friends, there is money in this world. So it is only you who don't have it. That's why you keep crying that pesa imepotea. Pesa iko. So let us stop crying and work towards something that is going to transform our lives through aging nutrition from Malaysia that we are privileged to have here today. Otherwise, I'm so happy and I want to welcome you now so that we can listen to our Destiny Connectors. We have our Destiny Connectors here today because through them, we were able to get this powerful opportunity that we have here today. Otherwise, thank you so much. I'll give chance for questions later because we want to run with some other programs. So if you have any burning questions, just keep it. We are going to handle them at the end of the next session that is coming. Otherwise, thank you so much. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much, Madam Emily. That was very beautiful, right? How many people are so you say? How many people are happy to be here? We became a coping right now we are going to welcome Janet, our stockist. Come and invite our Madam Eddie Queen for the next session. We are here, time is money, see you? We want to hurry up so that we teach you the good things we have and to Malize on time so that we go up and look for money. See you? Thank you, Madam.
Thank you very much. Healthy nutrition.
Transforming people.
Healthy nutrition.
Transforming people.
Once again, I'm humbled to stand before you. And my task this time round is a very, very short task. I sincerely appreciate the great honor that I'm given to usher in our distinguished, your family, friends. When the bracket grows bigger, whom do you share with next? She is Ugandan. Who is the neighbor?
Kenya.
Exactly. So she shared the great news with us as neighbors, and she's the first one in Africa. You can imagine that. Her CV, I may not be able to handle in terms of business, but I would like her to proudly present her CV herself. But just so you know that she's that good neighbor that remembers when you don't have salt, she can give you. When she has good news, she shares with you. So that alone is the person, it can make you imagine the kind of person that I'm bringing forward to you. And that is none other than Madam Casey. So welcome
another welcome of millions. Please, this lady here has earned millions. So we want to welcome with million 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I say 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, then 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Making me feel like a very big person. Yet I'm a very small girl. I'm so privileged to be here. You know, I have so many children in KISUMU. Any father, I request you to stand up, give him a thunderous hand clap until he feels that KISUMU is the best place to be in. So we are going, I want us to have freedom, so we are going to do a disorganized clap. So I just want us to just clap as we scream for him. Yes. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, we start. Yes. 1, 2, 3, we start. You're most welcome, Step Ambassador, Aging Ambassador. Sunset New Bangirana. We are very happy to have you here in KISUMU. We are coming from a very long trip. We've been in the Masai Mara. How many people have been to the Masai Mara? Yeah, Kunda, you're rich like that. You know, it was my first time in the Masai Mara. Just changing us and lifting us, but before, we used to hear those things in the news, we read about them, we watch documentaries. But by God's grace, now we can afford to get down there. And it's been so exciting that we've been with the founders of the country, of the company, and we were the only blacks in the camp. So even the whites there are looking at us like tourist attractions. But we give God the glory for our company, because due to the goodness in our company, we can experience all these things. Before I go ahead to share with you about the business, I want to give you my testimony. I just want you to know where I came from. Maybe we can relate with someone who is here. I did not start wearing suits right away. Life is just changing, right? So, I joined Aging Nutrition in 2019. Before I joined Aging Nutrition, I had done a number of network marketing companies. But I was so disappointed, and I had quit network marketing. I started network marketing when I was at the university in 2015. And I quit in 2015. But you know, God is very faithful and He knows us by name. I'm a born-again Christian. I love God. In every situation, I thank God, good or bad. When things are good, I thank God. When things are not good, I thank God, because I know He has very good plans for me. So I was at a point in life where I was just waiting upon God, praying and believing to God to make a way. I'm a graduate. I did public administration, but I did not pick my transcripts from the university. You know, I don't know about Kenya. In our country, there are no jobs. And for us ladies, to get jobs, we have to give thank you tokens most of the times. And I was not ready to do that. So, in 2019, January, I was in church in overnight prayers, and my pastor gave me a prophecy. He told me, you're going to join a company, it will have nutrition in it, and you'll make a lot of money, and even buy a car. To me, then, a car, I knew, you know, people driving cars, I thought they were very rich people, and I knew I believe in God. Someday I will drive in a car, but not now. Maybe when I get 30 years old, maybe when I'm 40, maybe when I've worked for so many companies. But after my pastor giving me a prophecy of a network marketing company that will have nutrition in it, I looked at him and I was wondering, does he even know what I've been through with network marketing? Because my story with network marketing, I don't even want to mention. And when he was talking about buying a car, I was asking myself, does he even know I don't have food in my house? I didn't even have where to go to church, so I could take a matatu to some stage, then I walk the rest of the distance. And someone is telling me to buy a car. But I've seen my pastor speak things and they happen even in my life. So I believed. I went back home feeling very happy inside me. Then after 6 months, a friend called me to tell me about aging nutrition. When they told me about aging nutrition, I didn't hear the aging. I only had the nutrition in it. And in my heart, I felt like this is something I've been waiting for. This company came from God to me. And this company came with a lot of favor and anointing on his life. And they want me back. So I came to Kenya and we started our business in Nairobi. And that is where I met Julie. Nigeria, just with her contact. And I was sharing with people, there is something here, it's amazing, I think we can do it. People joined me and we started doing business. Mr. Bangirana, she said I'm the first in Africa, not the first in Africa. He's the first in Africa. But by then he could not also afford to come to Kenya. So we were all struggling to build, so he told me, you know what, you go to Kenya, you have my blessings, let me stay here as I do online. So after I come to Kenya, I started building business. After 2 weeks, we had more than 50 people in the system. Then I told him, sir, you have to come to Kenya. And yes, he came and we launched the business in Kenya. The people I met in Kenya the first time, they were very poor, very broke and sad, as well as myself. We were sick. Myself, I had a lump in my breast. And the CEO gave him 2 boxes of egg syrup when he was starting. So he gave me one when I was coming to Kenya. We didn't have products because they were still processing the travel documents for us to have the product. When I got in Kenya, we sampled the product and it was done, and we started doing business with empty sachets. By God's grace, people believed us and they joined us. After 2 months, products came to Kenya. Our CEOs promised us the products are coming and they delivered. And when the products came, they were still scarce because now the demand was so high. Every single person that took AG Sarah today, they had a testimony tomorrow. Can you clap for AG Sarah? So as we started getting so many testimonies, now the demand even was so high that we could not even provide to everyone. So as the leaders did not use the products right away, there is no way I put you in the system, I'm eating products that we don't have. So we were just giving the people our products and waiting for the next batch. I saw people using these products and getting well. Myself, I was not using the product. With time, the supply increased and time came that everyone could get the product instantly. But myself, when my pastor was giving me a prophet, he told me I was going to make money. He did not tell me I'll get a good health. So I oversighted the health. However, after seeing so many testimonies here in Kenya, after joining AG, I left Uganda for 3 months and I was just in Kenya. So after giving it so many people, I started seeing testimonies and I decided to use. In fact, those testimonies convinced me to use the product. And before I knew, my acne was normal. And before I knew, the lump in my breast had disappeared. When I was in high school, I got a lump in the other breast and I had to take a surgery. Then this one comes when I'm at the university, and at the university, there was no money. I was the breadwinner in the house because my mom had gotten an accident. I was taking care of my mom, my siblings, myself. So I needed to look for money. When there is no food in the house, and you're the one to put food on the table, you'll forget you have headache. Is that true? Even when you're sick, you forget about your sicknesses and focus on taking care of everyone in the house. So I could not even afford to take a surgery myself. But AG Nutrition, AG Sarah in particular, did the operation on me without going to the hospital. So my first 3 months in the business, I bought my first car in my life. I think this congregation is for rich people, and they don't know how to use to have a first car. If you knew how to it fills you with love. My friend, I was not happy when man sharing my car is where I parked it. Huh? So I got my first car. By the time you get a car, everyone in the family is okay, right? So the children were going to school. I registered my orphanage. It is called God Cares International Ministries. As long as I was properly, I would make sure they're going to school. But now with aging nutrition, they're going to good school. And with aging nutrition, I believe I will have my own school. So I got my second car in lockdown as people did not have Ungari. We were buying buildings, cars, and you know I'm the madam in my area. So the person you're watching here is the boss lady. I'm building apartments, I bought lands, I have farms in my 3 years in business with aging nutrition. I'm not sharing this with you to brag, but I want to tell you that the business opportunity I'm about to share with you can turn your whole life in 3 years. Amen. This is something that is proven. He'll give his testimony. I'm not his gauge. I'm a global director. He's an ambassador at Title 6. So when he starts to talk, I keep quiet. But even me, a global director, I've achieved so much. I had nothing. No one knew me. In our country, when you have no connections, no one knows you. No one wants to know about you. Today, I have people who make appointments to see me. Through aging nutrition, God has lifted me from grass to grace. So I don't know the kind of grass you're in now. Maybe you're 60 years old and you're almost giving up on your dreams. You feel you've worked so hard all your life and you've not gotten what you've been wanting. Aging nutrition can give it to you. I bought my first car in my first 3 months. I don't know what you want, but when you focus and set your eyes on aging nutrition and you do the right thing, you can have all your dreams come true one by one. I don't know if it is the health that is disturbing you. No matter the health condition you're having, life starts at the cells. I think the person who told you about the product has already told you that. And it is when our body cells are disorganized that we get sick and all the other complications. And the product we are having today goes straight to your cells. It goes to treat your cells. It goes to repair the sick cells. It goes to rejuvenate the weak cells. And at the end of the day, your body is functioning fresh like that of a baby. Are we together? Yes. Why? This product goes to treat your body at a cellular level. Do you understand that one? Yes. So no matter the condition in your body, when your cells are rejuvenated, the cells are the soldiers to our body. Don't so my dear. When the soldiers of your body are repaired and are strong, they can fight out any kind of condition out of your body. So I don't want you thinking that aging nutrition is a magic. No, there is no magic. Our founders and our researchers, they found out the art that God used in His creation, and it is the cells of our body. Are we together? Life starts at the cells, and our product goes to the cells. So I want to encourage you that if it is a health condition that is bothering you, God has brought you to the right place today. If it is the financial status, my friend, you're talking for a boss lady who was very poor. Some of you, as I look at you, looking so beautiful. you're not badly off. Ask Julie how I was looking when she first saw me. I was looking like I diseased myself. To the extent that some people refused to join me because I was talking about the good health that I was not looking like. Guys, I was sick. I had acne all over, big, small. I had pain. But this product has worked for me. So, whatever this product has done for me, it can do it for you times 10. Whatever money I have gotten in AG, you can get and even more. People who are joining now, you're not soft landing. The products are there. Are we together? You've seen the founders who are just launching this business on Saturday in Nairobi. They're there, you've seen the real people that are talking to you, the dreams. For us, we were working with strangers. They are now family that we've been chilling with them in the Masai Mara. But then, we were just connecting with people online and just believing and hoping it works. You have all the proof that this company works. Because I think other people have testified, but myself here, I'm a testimony. I'm not going to talk to Mr. Bangirana, but himself there, he's a testimony. Because the first time I came with him to Kenya, they could not afford a suit. And he was not that size. He'll give his testimony. And most of you here, when I look at you, you're transformed. I met her. She connected with her. You should have seen her there. She's a testimony. You look at people like Rose, they are testimonies. And these are people you're eating with and living with. Those are all proofs that everything we're talking about is real and works. I did not have a testimony. I just believed in God and I had a word that I got. AG Nutrition was launched in May 2019. I got the prophecy in January 2019. So that kept me believing that God knows about this company and He knows it is something I'm supposed to do. And only that was my encouragement. But for you, you have seen. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to show you the business. I had some zeros you should share with me about Uganda and that money is much. This money, sometimes I feel like I've done a mistake. Because now this is 345 Ugandan shillings. You get 2 packets of AG syrup. Have you gotten value for your money? Yes. It's just like walking into a shop, you buy this dress. You give me money, I give you the dress. Do you owe me anything? No. The second package is a premium pack and it goes for 41,400 Kenyan shillings and you will get 8 packets of AG syrup. The biggest package is an elite package. It goes for 124,200 and you get 24 boxes of AG syrup. When you get this packet of AG syrup, in AG Nutrition, we're not product vendors. We don't tell you get those products and start selling them on the street. These products are supposed to be used for your personal health. Are we together? We might make all the money in the world, but there is no price that buys life. Not so. So every time you join the company, kindly use the product. We have a compensation plan that is going to pay you minus selling the product. But you also have to be healthy. Are we together? That is why our company is for 18 and above. This is not a company for babies. So we all need to supplement, we all need to be energetic, we all need to stay healthy. When I joined the AG Nutrition, I didn't take the product right away. Because I was looking for money, I sold and sold and sold. But I learned from my mistake. Because later when I took the product, it worked for me. But if I had taken the product right away, I would have been healthy right away. So So guys, when you join Aging Nutrition, you get your products. They're yours. You can eat them as a salad, you can eat them as a dessert, you can give them to charity, but they are yours, you go to them. However, we encourage you to use the product. So after getting a package, on top of the product, we give you a free system to make money. Clap for AG. We have networkers in the house. Aren't you buying systems to make money? You first pay some dollars before they give you the system. In Aging Nutrition, you get it for free, and you get a free membership that is going to benefit you and your family and your great grandchildren. So the free system you're given to make money is the back office. You have a free account. You can register people. You can reorder products at a cheaper price. With the free system, you get to make money. We make money and we are paid in the 8 different ways you're seeing above. How do we make money in Aging Nutrition? By sharing the opportunity with other people. Are we together? Most times when we tell people about network marketing, they don't want to do. And the people who are having stinking poverty with them. But even the richest people in the world are doing network marketing. Take the owner of Facebook. How many people are connecting with Facebook? It is a whole global village of network. How much money does he have? Who is the owner of Amazon? How many people are connecting with Amazon? How much money does he make? Yourself, no one knows you even in your neighborhood. You don't even have a bicycle. You don't want to do network marketing. This is the industry that is making billionaires every day. And I'm glad our CEOs thought of making Aging Nutrition a network marketing company to empower me and you. Because even when they had done their products and decided just to sell them, they would sell because they are amazing products. But now introducing network marketing is to make you and me transform. Are we together? So our job here is to share the opportunity with people, sick or healthy. The sick person will need a product to be healthy. The health person will need the money. Are we together? And then someone like me, I'll need both the money and the product. So all we do is share the opportunity and get paid. Every day we share opportunities with people for free and you don't get anything. When you tell me, yes, your lipstick is nice, I love it, I'll tell you I bought it here, you will go buy it and I don't get anything.
Yes.
Right or right?
Right.
We refer people to the garage where we repair our cars. Are we paid?
No.
You refer people to the best shopping mall. Are you paid? In Aging Nutrition, you're going to refer someone and you're going to be paid. And you're not clapping for aging. What happens to the people? You're very, very stingy and greedy. But it's okay, we shall get better with time. So now, as we share the opportunity, we get paid. The only job we do is talk.
Yes.
We open our mouth and do what? And talk. We talk, and we are paid. Are we there?
Yes.
That is it easy to talk?
Yes.
Yes, if you can talk backbiting to your husband, now he's not good in bed. And you're not even paid and you're even disrespected. Why don't you just talk and get money? Are we together? So what do we do? We talk. We wish people well. Are we there? We share the opportunity. We tell them the advantage of the product. We tell them the one I registered will get the 300 PV, and even myself I will get 300 PV, and even the person above me will get the 300 PV. The company has to give a percentage. Are we together? Because the company always remembers that these people were brought by you. And they can never forget that. We've been on vacation for 3 days with the CEOs, all global directors and ambassadors. Why? The CEOs remember that we are the ones who opened this market. Are we together? So even you as you join, the company will forever appreciate you for the team you have built. Those are your people. Are we there? So every time they earn binary, the company gives you a percentage, up to 15%, depending on your package. If you are premium, you get 5%, basic 3%, and elite 15%. Now, you can know the value of having a big. A very strong lady. None other than Nyakosia. So vile nilikuwa nakuwa nikaanguka, akasema kumbe nimeleta mtu mwenye anakuwa kifafa. So nilienda hospitali, but I was good in borrowing. In fact, when Casey called me when she was in Nairobi, I got a very opportunity because sikuwa nimelipa stima na nyumba sikuwa nimelipa 1500. So nikamwambia Casey, nitaleta watu wengi, I'll bring so many people but send me money first. So Casey sent me 6,000. And I just use 1,500 to buy tea because in Eldoret they know me to bring a lot of people. In fact, people were using me because in Eldoret, when you tell you have any meeting, you tell meetings to bring people and bring the whole hall. So I take that advantage until one day Casey went to count and ask how much is the tea. So Casey left me with the bill that day. Because I was nilikuwa nimezoea. But in Eldoret hakuna mwenye anijui. Nimefungiwa nyumba karibu mara 5. Vitu zangu zilichukuliwa, ndio umeme wakati uko na shida wapatikani. So watoto wangu walikuwa wamekosa kwenda shule. And after 1 year nilipeleka I get back the second child. Unajua ukiwa na shida sana unazaa sana. I don't know why. You enjoy kuzaa na pesa hakuna. So wakati nilikuwa na mtoto wangu the last born, my children were staying at home within 1 year bila kwenda shule. So after I clean one company in Eldoret, anaitwa Madam Angela, nilikuwa msichana wangu akamwajiri kazi ya nyumba. So alikuwa anafanya kwa duka tukilipa nyumba. But that day, since wakati huo mpaka saa hii, nimetoka mbali na mimi yani nimejaribu mpaka watoto wangu wanasoma kwa shule nzuri saa hii. My young children they are wako kwa sitam. I paid 60,000 every term.
I have my watoto wangu. The first born is amemaliza second year. The second born anasoma pathetic tumor in Nairobi University. And now nimejengea mamangu nyumba 5 rooms. Naweka stima. Right now mimi nilikuwa nilienda koleo nikiwa mdogo form 2, but now mimi ndio breadwinner, nimecheka choo nyumbani. Unajua ukienda kule kuna watu ambao hawana choo. So the first thing nilijenga choo ambayo walikuwa nasema nyaro mwalimu kufanya lugero choo. So nilijenga choo kwetu. Mamangu sahi anamalizia nyumba. The first thing nilikuwa nataka mamangu akae vizuri. And lastly, pesa niko nayo, nimeshika pesa 80 inanilipa. In fact, team ya Eldoret, KISUMU, I have a big team, and now I have a team in Migori, and this is the right company. Then in the better company, we have been moving another company, our outlet on hand. But this company, I thank God because of our CEO, they brought for us a company where they value the person who is going to the field. So the person who are there, mtu mahali pale, anaweza pata pesa kushinda upline. Julie joined the company because of the condition, but me I joined because of the money. So I've made money, nakaa vizuri, watoto wanasoma vizuri, school fees si shida, but nasema ya kwamba tunatoka mahali. Mimi nilikuwa mama wa shida, but now I can afford even kuvaa nguo ya kaki, naweza kaa kwa hoteli mzuri, naweza kula. So I think when we came to Eldoret, the thing I cannot kosa kusema, when Kesi came to Eldoret the first time, we saw Kesi hakuna mwenye alikuwa anataka kuingia biashara. Kwa sababu vile alikuwa hata mimi nilikuwa nakata, but the first round vile Kesi alikuwa amechief global director. Kuna maida wale from Greenwald alisema, "Hey, this is Kesi can achieve. Wacha enjoy." Right now, people are waiting because of our testimony. Because people are believing ukishafika mahali wataingia. Right now I've been having so many calls that register one. Today I'm registering people from, I have a team in Australia, I have a team in Europe, and I'm going back. So I went, when I was achieving my rank in Rising Star, I saw so many rising stars. But now I'm promising within 2 months to 3 months I'll be a director, because I don't want to be among those more people. So I'm going to be a director here. So I'm ready to work, and right now I'm starting a fresh age in nutrition.
Amen. Congratulations once again. Congratulations. No one deserves a rank than you, baby girl. She has become a very good role model in this industry, because we've seen her struggle, but most importantly, we've seen her work hard. How many people have seen her work very hard? The business is all over. Yes, clap for her. Celebrate her. Emulate her. Do her hard work. Are we together? Learn from her. Don't become enemies. Do you have Kalenjins in the house? Any Kalenjin in the house? Okay. It is good that I wanted to make them small, but it's okay. Let us support each other. Are we together? Yes, we support each other, we be happy for each other and celebrate each other. So we cannot take any more time. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to welcome the chef, the ambassador. The person I'm about to welcome here is the top earner in aging nutrition worldwide. Aging nutrition is not only in Uganda, it's not only in Kenya. We have aging nutrition USA, we have aging nutrition Australia, we have aging nutrition UK, we have aging nutrition Malaysia, Brunei. I cannot finish. The whole world is doing aging nutrition. But in the whole world, we are honored today to have aging nutrition as #1 honor. It's only possible to bring him here because he's my upline, my ambassador, my friend, and you are my children and my favorite. See, if I'm your friend will become my friend, not so? So, this is the first town he has accepted to come to. ever since he became an ambassador, but I requested him and I told him, the people from Nyanza are so amazing. You cannot just come to Nairobi and go back without at least talking to them. So he's going to be telling you how to make it. He has made it from grass. Can we learn from him? Please stand up. Is the DJ sleeping? Okay. Oh. He's awake. I thought he had gone with the narrator. Ladies and gentlemen, let us join our hands together as we welcome the chef himself, Mr. Ambassador Honorable Bangirana Nicholus!
Are you excited? Yes. Please, some voice. Are you excited? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, are you excited? Yes. Yeah, this is your day. Tell your neighbor, it's my day. It's my day. Please, some smile. Tell your neighbor, it's my day. It's my day. If your neighbor is not talking, please change the seat. We have very many seats. Tell your neighbor, it's my day. It's my day. Give a smile to your neighbor, tell your neighbor, it's my day. Hallelujah. On top of that, I'm a born-again Christian. I'm a father. And I am glad to be here in KISUMU. KISUMU, yeah? Wonderful. So here we are here for a great enchantment and to know how to live our dreams. If you have somebody who has invited you today to come to this place, please keep that smile for that person. Keep that smile for that person. You know, at times we have dreams and we have studied too much. I know where we are here. Many people have masters, have PhDs, have bachelors, whatever certificate you have. But if you don't have money, that certificate is useless. It's just a paper. The only thing that now can energize your life is to have money and Christ. Hallelujah. You need Christ, you need money. You need that fuel. Oh, it is 3 years back that I was shared this opportunity. You're lucky. You are invited to this wonderful presentation. You see, 2019. You cannot believe it. This is January 2019. I was very stressed. I was working. You can see my salary and you see 380,000. You think it is Kenyan shillings. No. As a public servant in the government, I had worked for more than 10 years. And this suit you're seeing was for my friend. So I borrowed the suit such that I can also take a photo in the suit and also attend a party of someone who had invited me because I had spent more than 10 years minus attending any party. But imagine the suit put on me instead of me putting on it. So it was a kind of stressful life, but I had the hope because I had Christ. I had the vision. All of you here, you have the vision. There's something that you have, and that is a dream. How many people have a dream here? Yes. I will never forget this. He came to my inbox, he said, Mr. Bangirana, me I used to use Facebook for preaching because I used to say what I don't have even, because I had the faith. So he said, you write very good things. This is a Muslim, I'm a Christian. So I am very glad my angel is a Muslim. So he came to my inbox and said, I have an opportunity I want to share with you, and I want us to build it together. This gentleman said, I am going to teach you how it is going to go, and if you're willing to learn, you're willing to earn. You see the word learn? When you move L, what does it become? So first you learn, and later you earn. But the good thing in network marketing is that you can learn while earning. You get it? And that is what he told me. So I said yes to him. My salary was 380,000, and this is, when you convert it to Kenyan shillings, it's around 12,000. 12,000, something like that. 12,000 Kenyan shillings. I had a lot of responsibility. I'm the last born in the family of 11, so I'm the only person who was working in the government. And you know, I carried the whole responsibility of those, the failed families, the children who are left, all the cousins. They say our boy is in the city. So imagine 12,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I said yes to AG Nutrition, my life changed. It changed in the other process where they call it metamorphosis. You know it? From a caterpillar to a butterfly. Clap for that. Nobody knows I was a graduate but earning this money. Nobody knows how life was hard. But the way life was hard is the way I worked hard. Because when I was shown that you can make money, you can limit your own self. If you have a job, you can just run within the salary. But with this business, you can say, no, by next year I want to buy a Range Rover, and you buy it. By next year I want to buy 500 acres of land, and you buy it. So when he told me that, I said, I am going to die with this. I used to have my mentor, it's called 50 Cent. Do you know him? Yes. He said, die trying. Get rich or die. So I said, I'm going to do this business. So in the period of 3 months, I worked hard. I had a lot of team within 3 months. And within 3 months, I had already acquired the first rank of the Rising Star. And made more than $25,000. And this was my first car. Those ones who know cars, this is the Land Cruiser, yes, Prado. And I achieved this in 3 months, courtesy of AG Nutrition. This is not the only thing I had, because at that time life was very enjoyable. You get? With this money I had earned, I could buy more than 3 of these. But I enjoyed the lifestyle courtesy of the opportunity right now you're seeing. And most of us, we are limited because of what we are doing. If you have an opportunity that is giving you limitless vision, better do that one and better die with it. So in the next 3 months, I used to set my goals of 3 months. In the next 3 months, I had acquired a lot of land and the rest, but I said, no, I am tired of the Land Cruiser. It's too high, and I want something like a sport car. So I got myself a Subaru Forester, around 5-6 months in the business. And I was already planning to have my personal home in the city, which is Kampala. Plan for this also. This is also, I had already acquired the second rank in the business. I told you my journey is 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So, in the next 3 months, I had already built and constructed my personal home. I constructed it myself. I didn't buy it. I constructed it by myself in the period of 8 months. Actually, this is the time when we were in COVID. You know, lockdown, there is no moving. But because I was working, my former job was for essential workers, so I had the ID for the essential workers. I will tell you the job later, I will tell the job to the leaders. So, because I was among the essential workers, I had the right to drive my car. So I drove my car to the site and I completed the house. I entered my house towards October of 2020. You remember what was happening. Everybody's closed in house, everybody's doing work. But I came into my house in that period, and by the end of 1 year in business, I had already acquired the biggest rank in the company, that is ambassador rank. Any nutrition? No, it's any nutrition?
Transforming people.
The same one we have said is what I had achieved. I had already been transformed totally. Nobody could meet me and just undermine me. I was driving the latest machine, the latest dream of mine. You have a dream that you really want to achieve as a person. I used to see this car with one of my great friends, who is my mentor also. He's called Zinedine Zidane. What are sports people? You know him? Yes. So he used to have this car in 2001. So whenever we used to like watching football, I say no. I also press myself with this car, and this is a very wonderful car. To those who invited me, you saw the car here. If you come to this side of KISUMU, I say no. I want to go feeding my machine. I enjoy the lands of Kenya, from Maraba, from Busia. Yes, from Busia. I enjoyed the ride across here. But then I had to take a flight to Nairobi, such that when I stay here alone, I'm moving in my own car. Healthy nutrition, transforming people. In this simple journey, I learned a lot. Never undermine the value of an opportunity. Some of you are here because of health, some of you are here because of money, but you're here because of both. Because there is no health if you don't have the money. The health is useless also. It needs money to keep fueling you. So, in a simple nut, this was a summary of me in around 18 months. In 18 months, you can see this was my first car, this was my second car, and my mother is, of course, I grew up with a single mother, and my mother is now 82 years. So I bought her this car. Those ones who know cars, you know that is a Toyota Succeed, and it is making her to move. In the whole clan, I was the first person to buy a car. It is really worrying. And right now, we have cars, not just a car. My mother goes with a car. At home, I have two cars. I even gave another car to the family member. I say, no. We have to have cars. The generation starts with you. If you see an opportunity like this and you undermine it, of course, you become poor. You know how to define poor? Passing over opportunities repeatedly. So if you see an opportunity like this, embrace it. Join it, and you learn it later. You get it? Don't just ask many questions. When is it closing? When is it doing this? When is it doing this? So make sure you join it, and then ask the questions later. You can join even without knowing the name of the company. But at least right now, you know it is AG Nutrition. You're here, you have taken your little time being here with us. But what are you thinking about right now? Are you thinking to make a correct decision? Because I want to tell you this. This is something I learned from a gentleman called Batman. He said that 10 years from now, your children will be either starving from your decision or enjoying the fruits of your decision. You get it? But also, it is good to work hard, to take a decision right now. such that in the next generation, your children will always say thank you to you because of the decision that you took now. And that is the decision to join AG Nutrition and work hard with us. You have heard the testimony from our great rising star, how she has transformed her life. And I want us to have very many of you, very many of Beatrice. By the time she's going to director, we should have around 5 rising stars here. These people who stood here, I want you to be emulating her ways. Since she's the leader, she's going to show you the way, how she did it. And you're working together with her. Work as a team. You know, as a job, you're responsible for every mistake. But here in our business, we are a team. We are responsible for our mistakes. So it is better we work as a team and everyone achieves. Senor? Yes. So today is the day. I know many of you have been shown how to join AG Nutrition. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. I know you are excited to start. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're excited to start, but I want to appreciate everyone who is here. You look very smart. You're very timely. You have taken your time to listen to us. I thank you so much. You have the chance. For us, we started with the beginning from a humble way. Even coming to Nairobi, it was not easy. But because Madam Casey had a great friendship towards this Kenya part, we say let us endure and reach Kenya. We are glad right now Kenya is the top #1 in selling across the whole world, by the way. The company comes from Malaysia, but the operation in Kenya is very good and people are aggressive. I don't want you to be left behind. You get? Someone says that if we want to be successful, see where the world is going and be there first. By the time the rest are known, we are just 3 years. We shall be celebrating 10 years. We shall be celebrating 20 years. We shall be celebrating 100 years. Right now, the company, which started with 1 product, it is now having more than 9 products. Clap for that, please. This shows that the company is growing. We are not going back. And as Madam Casey told you, the company has introduced more products. It means we are growing. Please, let's start with us. Start with us. Be part of this. Please, let the God that you're always serving take you to start today. They told me about this 8 months back. Now they are growing. Now she has bought a car. Now she has bought land. Now she's educating her children very well. You heard about it and you didn't take action. Take action right now from your heart. The heart first. If you have the money, I know you have the money to get started. But let it start from your heart. Because you have bigger dreams. You don't know how it feels like. I bought my first car while not knowing. I was moving with my leaders, and they said, to see that I build more leaders like me. I am very glad that in Kenya is where we first got also another ambassador. Clap for that. I am very glad that right now we have started this generation in KISUMU. And I want to come back when we are celebrating the director rank and also 5 rising stars from KISUMU. I want to employ you. I want us to work together as a team. I want us to celebrate a lot. I am very emotional when it comes to this. I always love to see people successful. Because I have been successful and I know how it feels to be successful. So the more I see more people like me, I become more happy. Okay? We want you to transform yourselves. We didn't spend this hall for making fun. We didn't invite you just for making fun. We didn't invite you to brag here. We invited you because we want you to be successful. I was very glad when I met my angel, Mr. Habib. It's like he's an angel to me. I don't know whether angels are white or what, but he's an angel to me. Because I don't know where I would be if I didn't say yes to nutrition. I really don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I had finished graduating. Also, after 10 years of working, I didn't see anything from the working. But because I made a decision to join AG Nutrition, my lecturers all admire me. Even the owner of the university admires me. I used to have my bosses in Ministry of Internal Affairs. But right now, I can call them, I take them to the 5-star hotel, I tell them, eat whatever you want. Courtesy of this opportunity that someone there is undermining. I want you to look into yourself and see, how did this guy be that level? It only takes a decision. And that decision, you work hard towards the target that you want. We are here to teach you, to empower you, to make sure that we tell you that it is possible because we have reached there. And we want you to also reach there. I would be glad to reach a time when we are celebrating 100 ambassadors in Africa. And you must be a man. You only need one thing. Take action. Whether there is money or not, but take action. Action is the best way in success life. Don't always postpone. I am going to get the money. I am going to get the money. Get the money now. Do you know how I joined this business? I had the salary. I was shown this business. I know Casey and the rest might have joined in, the rest. But in Uganda, you find that your SIM card, you can get a loan from there. Is it possible in Kenya also? Yes. And the only money I needed was around 2,000 Kenyan shillings. Because I never needed much. I had a family in Kampala, and I had a family of my mother in the village. So I only got 2,000 Kenyan shillings as mokash. We call it mokash in Uganda. The loan to celebrate Easter, 2,000 Kenyan shillings. What does it buy now? Almost nothing. But you can buy something. So I have to celebrate 2,000 shillings with the whole family. But it is quite interesting that by August 2019, I was already driving a Land Cruiser Prado. I took the decision on the 1st of May. And by August, I was already driving. So you also need to take a decision. When you take a decision, never look back. Don't listen to the naysayers. There are people who will tell you that it is not possible. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the negative thoughts that come to yourself, telling you that it is possible, that people are rejecting you. That is part of the success journey. I was rejected by my brothers, my sisters, my workmates, and everybody. The first person to join me was a stranger. I met him, he was the pastor on the road. So I said, Pastor, you look very nice, man of God. I have something I want to tell you without I'm going to give it a baby. So when I sat him down, I said, Pastor, I have a vision. I have something we can share. The whole week, when I got the opportunity, everything the rest of the people had refused. But he said, bro, we can do this. And that's where my journey started from. So, you too, you need that person to believe in you. You don't need the whole of Kenya. You get it? You need 2 people, one on the left, another on the right, to enter your glory life. So why don't you join us? Why don't you get started with us? And now when you have the 2 people, don't be selfish. Don't share only to people, share to the whole world. Since I'm a Christian, I will use this example of Jesus Christ. He needed 12 disciples to finish his day. And by the time he was done, he told them, go tell the whole world about this message. And that's all. So you, the company is telling you, 2 members. Why don't you fight to make sure that the 2 also get the 2, there are 2 that also the 2. Keep monitoring your team. Keep working with them. Since we are working as a team, keep working with them. And leave the rest for the system. Because me, I wake up. Sometimes I find how much is $3,000? Yes, 300 Kenyan shillings. Yes, 360 Kenyan shillings on my account in one night without working. Sometimes there's a time it was 20, towards the end of 2020. I used to make 500,000 Kenyan shillings, sometimes 400,000, sometimes in a day, by the way. So, it is possible with you too. The moment you monitor your team, teach them exactly what to do. Right now, in the city of Kampala, I'm among the richest by the graph for that. It is possible. When you reach in Kampala, you Google about me. You'll hear me. And right now in Africa, I'm also among the richest. Jump on me. Because when you talk about energy nutrition, it is me who will come first. And in the whole world, I'm among the richest. Can you clap for me? It is also courtesy of this opportunity. And I believe everyone can do it, if I can do it. We have the youth here. How do you call this in Kenyan language? Vijana. Vijana kuko wapi? Wamelala? Okay, most youth, they are the ones saying that there is no job, Oicha. They say there is no job, unemployment. But the job starts with your mindset. An opportunity like this can turn the whole of your future. Well, you are not Vijana. Hey, I am glad in Kenya, responsible people are the ones in this business. Even when someone comes, they will listen because they are seeing someone is responsible, someone is responsible. I am glad for you. Clap for yourselves. When you reach in my country, you'll find years below my age. By the way, I look younger, but I'm going to 40. I didn't believe it. It is courtesy of this business. Yes, the other time I was old. Now I'm growing younger and younger. I love the heart of Kenyans. Coming, you sit all along this. I want you to transform yourselves. Make sure that when you join this business, don't look behind. Count your next 3 months of non-stop. May you call them 3 months of madness or 90 days of madness. Even when you go to my YouTube channel, you search how to win in energy nutrition in 90 days. I will show you. Because if it is just about talking, you don't need certificates of P7, certificate of graduation. You don't need that. You only need your dream to push you. Early in the morning, I have talked to 5 people, I have talked to 10 people, I have talked to 30 people. Just that. It was my first time in energy nutrition to have a friend. I remember that time I was going to Dubai. It was really a big experience. It's another story for another day. Very big experience. I never experienced the sky. It's that time that I saw the sky, courtesy of energy nutrition. Very many things that I've seen. Right now, I own apartments in the city. I own hotels in the city. I own farms. By the time I was growing up, we used to work in people's farms. Right now, I also have workers that are working in my farm. You also need to experience that. It is amazing to reach the top. So that's what I wish you. To our guests that came today, I think I've used a lot of time. We shall share more with the leaders who will also share what I've shared with them. But I really want to thank Madam Kes Jakes. Thank you so much for introducing this opportunity to these people. Clap for her. And thank you also for welcoming me to Kenya, KISUMU. Nawapenda sana Kenya, hakuna matata. So I want to appreciate the people who are going to be part of us today. If you are here, you have seen this business and the business is very good for you and you really want to be part of it, please raise your hand. Wow, wow, please clap for them. Wonderful. If you have seen this business and it is very good for you and you really want to be part of it, please, majestically, in a glory, walk gently and gently and what? No. Gently and majestically. For it, I don't know how they call it. Is it majestic? Okay. Gently and majestically walk in glory after this. We want to bless you.
Because you're disappearing. So we're going to do this video. Ambassador is going to speak something small. I'll speak something small. You speak something small. Then we say nutrition.
Hello everyone.
Yes.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Nutrition.
Transforming people.
Nutrition.
Transforming people.
Nutrition KISUMU.
Transforming people.
Transforming people.
Nutrition.
Nutrition KISUMU. Hello ladies and gentlemen watching us live here. We are in KISUMU, the great leadership in KISUMU. And we are very excited. Once again, are you excited? We want you to join us and be part of this wonderful opportunity, every nutrition, and we want you to be successful. So if you're there, come be part of us. See you there.
Wow. Education, transforming people. KISUMU, 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 KISUMU. Yes, don't let this earthquake pass you. Education, transforming people. Transforming people. Education.
Thank you very much. This is a great opportunity for the KISUMU people. We've been told by our great ambassador, our great rural director. This is a very quick opportunity. Right now, the political side is here. We are doing the political side. Let's work together and take any decision to the latest heights. Thank you.
Education, transforming people. Thank you so much. Sing and talk. We can go to our circle, sit with the people who invited you. Appreciate all the leaders, leader Beatrice, leader Rose, Emily, because we are all leaders, but we have leaders above leaders, not so? Yes. Yes, everyone is a leader in someone's team. I've known Beatrice's team, I've known Emily's team, Rose's team. So when I see you people growing big leaders like this, it means you, the mothers, are doing a great job. Can we clap for them? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, today there won't be so much speaking. I've done a number of leader trainings, right? Yes. And now since John said you have seen me before, and you're a leader, I think we have leader trainings, right? So I just want to tell you that I'm very happy to see you here, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm ready to support you guys, because today we have one rising star. The last leaders meeting we did not have any rank. So I believe by the time I come back, we shall have more ranks. You promised me. Yes. You remember promising me? Yes. You remember promising me? Yes. The promise is a date. Yes. Excuse me. And that date. Yeah, I've been in animals, that's it. You not taken it, you don't? I haven't. So, that promise you have made, you must fulfill it. It is a very big date to me, and I'm happy because I've already paid the date. Can we clap for her? If she can bear me witness, we have moved together up to the last minute. And to me, you're all my leaders, you're all my children. I'm ready to support any one of you to get the rank, because you may want to reserve. I want rank. My only happiness is going to be when we all win. When we come and we're having an event in KISUMU, and every one of you is having a big machine, and then we take a street ride. How do you see that? With our cars decorated, heavy nutrition, with double indicators in the city. Won't that be beautiful? So let us aim at that. Secondly, let us look at building other people. My eyes are on you. I want you to grow. But your eyes should be under the people in your teams. Can we make sure our people are growing? Can we empower them? Don't rest. Are we together? Don't take a break until you're financially free. The things you look, this week you are active, next week you've gone to sleep. Do not sleep. The kind of money I'm making today, I would be at home sleeping. But the kind of dreams I have, the money I'm earning is just like $100. That's how I feel, like I'm just getting 10 shillings. Because according to the dreams I have, I need a lot of money. So I cannot be comfortable. I cannot sleep. So don't be comfortable. Even when you buy your first car, you buy, let's say, a parcel. Can you work for the Harrier? Can we work hard to make sure we improve each other every day? And can we work as a team leader? Janet, I'm very humbled and very happy that you've managed to have our babies together. I love the unit I'm seeing in this room. Can we grow the unit here? We need to be one person. Don't let the different legs separate you. Are we together? After all, she's strong at some point, and you are weak at some point. You need her strength to get strong together. Are we together? She's weak at some point and she's strong at some point. We need each other to grow. Are we there?
Yes.
In Nyanza here, we don't want any kind of division. We don't want any kind of segregation. We don't want any kind of conflicts. Because these things are stumbling blocks, they can block you from succeeding. All the towns that are fighting, pulling ropes, they're not getting anywhere. They're not growing. You know why? That can prevent you from growing. Since Rose is presenting, you will say you're not going to the meeting. You're not inviting for the meeting. So if you don't invite, who is making the Rose? Is it Rose who was invited? It is you. You understand? So let us work as a team. When we work together, we can accomplish a lot of tasks together. Even when we are organizing a big event, and Rose contributes 500, and Alice contributes 1,000, at the end of the day, we can easily do everything that we want, easily. But if you choose to work alone, you're going to find that you have to go, get the venue, buy tea, do what alone, and it is going to become so hard for you. So I will insist, let us work as a team. We have leaders' platforms. If there is anything, let us solve as leaders. We finish from there. I told you last time, I don't want people to come from Nairobi to solve issues here. I don't want people to come from Eldoret to strategize for your growth here. Are we together? Let us do our business as us. Let us own our business. Let us strategize. If we have a misunderstanding, let us solve them. Are we together? If someone has failed you, send to Judy. She's your grandmother, right? If Judy has failed, send it to me. If I fail, I send to Engineer Bangirana. If he fails, we send it to Malaysia. If Malaysia fails, you get out of aging nutrition. You understand? But let us work together with love and peace. We support each other. We celebrate each other and we be happy for each other. People of Nyanza, I want you to have a strategy to get in the ranks. And don't be saying this one is not in my team. When we celebrate a rank in KISUMU, it is for all of us, not so? How do you feel when we have another grand event in Nairobi and we have 50 ranks from KISUMU, from Nyanza? How do you feel? It feels good. In aging nutrition, you don't have to talk so much. Your work speaks for you. You don't say, you know me, I'm the best talker in aging nutrition and you're not even a rising star. What are you talking, my friend? What I say? That what? And when what happened? Huh? So people of Nyanza, let us work together until our success can make sense for us. If someone is undermining you, don't mind them. Give them a challenge. Work so hard and you blow the dust at them. The very people that are challenging you now, they're going to be humbled when you succeed. Let us be focused. Grace. Grace. Let us be focused. Can someone say that in you? Let us be focused.
Watim Kenda.
Watim Kenda. Watim Kenda. Grace.
Yes.
Watim Kenda.
Yes.
Grace.
Yes.
Watim Kenda.
Don't teach her.
Guys, let us be focused. With lack of focus, this woman would have been even a robot director. I called her for age, then she started doing the massage, doing some scams, doing the what. So by the time she found out that now I have to focus. And you know what is funny? She was leaving age going for scams. And then the scams don't pay her, and she comes back to collect that money from age to buy food. You know, in age, when you have a team, even when you're not working, you earn. So you find that now she realized, but this thing I'm not doing is the one putting food on the table. Then she came back and started working hard. But imagine the time she wasted. Those people she took in scams and lost money and did not believe in her anymore. What if she had brought them here and worked with them? They would have supported her and she would have gotten very good grants. So let us not waste our time being distracted. No, age nutrition is proven. How much money do you want? You're going to make it in age. Let someone not deceive you. We have seen people make the money. And if they've made the money, why not us? Yourself, you've made some money in age nutrition. So if you've made $100, $1,000, 1 million, you can still just put in more efforts and you get the 10 million that you want. Are we together? Because a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Are we together? Take the step. And when you're taking the step, don't be going to Kisii, then you find someone going to Kitale, you turn. You go to Kitale. Then this one says, no, me was going to Busia. Then you turn, you go to Busia. My friend, what are you? Really, what are you? So if you're going to Kitale, can you stay in a straight lane? Keep your lane while driving. Don't be driving one way, you go the other side, you go the other side. Let us focus. We focus with determination, with support and prayer. Me, I don't care what religion you're praying. All I believe is that we have one big God that created all of us. And so many people are not here, but God has given this opportunity to you. And God does not make mistakes. He has a reason why He chose you. Are we together? God knew my dreams and He gave me AG, knowing AG can help me achieve my dreams. But still, God is not going to drop money from heaven, even when I'm in AG. I have to play my part. God gave me the opportunity. Are we together? So yes, it is God that has given us this opportunity. Let us always remind Him to help us out. Without God, we cannot succeed. You go talk to someone and they will look at you like, what is she saying? Do you love me? Do you all love me?
Yes.
Yes, because I'm anointed. Are we together?
Yes.
Before I come here, I say, God, give me favor, cover me with your blood. When God gives me favor and I come before you, I find favor before you. Are we together?
Yes.
When I talk to you, you can listen to me. So every time we are going out to do business, let us pray. As you're going to sleep, you're praying for your family, pray for your business. Because this is the business that is going to give you money to make your family happy. Are we together? Yes. Pray for God's guidance. Pray for God's blessings. I'm telling you, if God blesses you, no one is going to stop you. You're going to win the biggest elites that you want. You're going to win the hardest hearts that you want. Are we together? Yeah. Why? Because God has gone ahead of you. When you go to meet this person, God has already talked to them and you just cross him. Are we together? So every time, let us pray for our company. Let us pray for each other. Don't just be selfish. You know, sometimes you even go to pray and the Holy Spirit guides you to pray for Rose. Don't reject. How can I be praying for Rose when I don't have money? Just pray for Rose if that is what you feel. God knows everything that you need. You know, He knows everything we need before we speak about it. So let us pray for each other. As we are on this journey as leaders, some of us are really hard to deal with. The challenges, right? Even in homes, we have the stubborn children, we have the thieves in the family, we have the trouble causers in the family, and we have the peacemakers in the family. Are we there? Do you throw away the trouble causers in the family and say, this child is very stubborn, I'll take her to the street? No, they are all your children. But all we need to do is to pray for each other. If Emily has a weakness and she cannot even see it, talk to the one who created her. Because you cannot manage her. Are you her mother? Are you her mother? There are those things that even their parents failed to put right. But one person that cannot fail at anything is God. Let God model for you the right work partners that you need. She has weaknesses. Don't be talking ill things about her. Pray for her. Are we together? On top of that, talk to her. Tell her, you know, Judy, you do this and it is not right. She's my sister, she knows. We cancel ourselves. By the way, she talks to me and I listen. When she sees Kes has done something wrong, she even comes to my house. We sit and talk. And she says, Kes, you did this, it's not right. And I'll tell her, you did this, it's not right. At the end of the day, we fix each other's wrong. So instead of breaking each other, let us build each other. When you see Alice has done a mistake, kindly put her aside. Don't wait when prospects are there. Then you start, you Alice, I saw you from the beginning. You're a very bad person. We'll have people want to be a bad person. So let us cancel each one with love. Sit aside, talk to your friend. If they're misunderstanding, don't keep grudges. How many times does the Bible tell us to forgive? How many times do you sin? How many times do we sin? Has God killed you because you sin? But for you, someone does small thing like this. You want to get a microphone and announce for the whole Nyanza how Emily did this. Where does God announce you? Is there anywhere? So let us learn to forgive as leaders. We have to learn to forgive and creating peace. When we create peace, we are going to have a very good working environment. When we have a good working environment, we are going to grow so fast because we are going to trust each other and support each other. But when we are fighting, we are going to be divided and we shall not excel. Are we together? Yeah. Let us pray for each other. Let us love each other and let us support each other. Let us do this business like never. Talk to people every day. I have someone that challenges me. Jen Kalimi's husband. This guy registers 5 people every day. Can you imagine? He makes sure he registers 5 people every day. Whatever happens, he must. And we've been on a trip and he tells my leader. Last time we were doing the game ride, he said, no guys, I'm not going, I'm doing my registrations. You see that? Can we push ourselves some extra? You know, we are so comfortable. I love AG. I will do AG. Yeah. Don't talk, do. Are we there? Let us do. Don't talk. Don't be telling your leader. When I start getting sign-ups, you're going to be busy. You will see me. You're going to see me. Don't tell me to see you. Do let me see. Huh? We talk too much and do so less. They call you to invite, I'm very busy. My child is coughing. Now my husband is weak, my friend. Excuses are money. Put the excuses aside. Put the laziness aside. You're going to deliver yourself from poverty. Nyanza ladies, forget about begging. How many people come to your house and beg for food? If they came, how many people can you serve? So we have this culture of, this idea 500, I'm starving. You have an opportunity that is supposed to make you a giver, not a beggar. So I want you to tell yourself, I'm the breadwinner. I'm not begging from anyone. I'm supposed to be giving others. And when you get focused on education, you're going to get all the money until you can borrow people who use it. You can lend people whom you used to borrow from. Are we together? Mm-hmm. And when you start lending these people whom you used to borrow from, they're going to even join you. Now you the beggar of the city, some of you are grown, the professional beggars. You beg and even curse. Really? How can you refuse to give me? So when people see you, a professional beggar turning into a professional giver, they're going to see transformation. Are we together? So let us support each other. We work together. Guys, me, I'm ready. I've always told you. I'm ready to support you. I promised you I was bringing Ambassador. Didn't I bring him? You think it is easy to make him sit there? It is not. But I brought him. And when we work harder, he promised us he will come back. Are we together? Yes. But why are we coming back? We want you to become billionaires. We want your lives transformed. There is no success for me when you are not succeeding. When you succeed, I succeed more. Are we together? When I hear you say I joined Aging Nutrition, I was like this, oh my God, that is heavenly. Transformation. The potential. Believe in yourselves. May you already believe in all of you guys. If you don't believe in yourselves, I believe in you. I always tell Julie, I believe in the Nyalenda ladies. I believe in Team KISUMU. Rose, I've always told you, then I believe in Rose. So, bring out all the potential in your soul. Go out. Imagine you're being chased by a lion and run to save your life. Are we together? There is no lion that is harder than poverty. There is no lion that is tougher than poverty. Can we run and save our lives? Can we run? Can we run? Are we ready to run? Yes. If you're ready to run, I'm going to run with you. If you're not ready to run, quit. If you don't want to do aging, do what? Quit. Don't sleep. And we shall sleep calmly. You see that part of it right there? You forget that your success is for you. Can we take our success personal? Jen, if you want to buy a car, when you buy it, you're going to drive it alone. Can you run? Are we together? Let us run and let us become easy for each other. Don't become so hard to work with. Don't make life difficult for your friends. If you are having a suggestion, please, can we be positive? Support each other. So with all the remarks, I request to stop. You know me, when I start talking, I cannot finish. And when I'm talking to you, I just feel like telling you more and more and more of everything I have, but you cannot take the whole thing. So I'm going to request our plan. Please, you're going to come here. So I request our plan to give us some strategies. These things we are doing that help us after your business, let them work for you. So let us welcome Mr. Bangirana.
I like it that the moment right now. You are good at machine, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, as for me, I'm very excited. First of all, to meet you. I didn't know that there is a big team like you. Please, a round of applause to yourselves. Please. I just like what Madam Casey said. I don't know whether you liked it. If you liked it, please can you appreciate? If your neighbors are not appreciating, can you appreciate again? And I want us to appreciate ourselves for also attending. I'm doing this to check how you are appreciating yourself. Eh? Yes. Whether you're appreciating someone and you forget to appreciate yourself. So I'm very glad to speak to you this evening. Just to know that whatever we had here is just for here. But you as a person, you have the reason why you chose to join Aging Nutrition. I know everybody has a why here. Huh? Listen, young, you have a reason why you joined Aging Nutrition. Cindy, you have that reason. Never allow someone to make you forget it. Because every time you feel like quitting, as you say, ask yourself, why did I start? That is what keeps us running. Every time we call it a big why. In our compensation plan, you're reading, at the end, they say sign up with any package. Write your why. That is the biggest thing. Why have you chosen to join Aging Nutrition? Why have you made that decision? And each time you feel like, Lord, don't forget why you started. So, I know many of us have bigger dreams, but I want to give you just a secret as to why I won. I started this business. Most of you are aware of that, how I was. I was bad luck. I remember when we went with Kesi in Kenya. So the global director Kasuma, they started sitting like there. They said, "Lakini hawa watu wanaona wewe wanatudanganya." Watu Waganda. Waganda hao wanatudanganya. Wanataka kuiba. So something like that. In fact, we were looking like suspects. You get the point? Yeah. Of course, you could say, let me hide myself, but you hear what they are talking, you know that where they are talking about you. But of course, as time went on, they felt that it is the real system. Because we told them, let us register with each person, you are going to see your bonus coming out. And it is in NG Nutrition where you register your person and you see the bonus there. So we deserve that applause. We deserve to work hard towards that system. At first, because I had dreams, I thought this business is a scam. Because it was paying too much money to me. You don't know what it means. In less than 3 months, you have already, how much is this time? 2.5 million. 2.4 million. In less than 3 months, you have it already pocketed in the hand. For the rank targets. In fact, in case you can bear with me, when we were in the meeting there, I asked for more rank. Because it is what inspires me, not money. Money finds you on the way. Because I read a certain book that if you become a slave of money, you never get it. But if you have certain goals that you are on, you find money on the way. If your goal is to help others achieve their dreams, you're going to achieve your dream. If you want to be selfish, you will not get it. So the only thing is to share this business mercilessly. Share to everyone. I am very glad they are to how I want to achieve my dream. So I said, if it is a rising star, it's just $20,000 US. And $20,000 US, each time you recruit an elite, you have a bonus of $270, not so. So, now I get $20,000 US, I divide by $270. I find myself needing less than 80 elites. Now, 80 elites, I say, in 90 days, how many elites can I have in a week? Because if it is 90 days, divide it by month, then divide it by weeks. So each day, you come out of the bed knowing that you're going to hunt. So you will not have time for gossiping, eh? Mugambo. What is Mugambo in gossiping in a row? What's eh? No time for what's You get? Huyu anapata pesa ngapi? Huyu anapata pesa ngapi? That one is not your business. Your business is your business. Not other person's business is not your business. So when you wake up with a target, you don't have energy to. I reached a time when the 24 hours were not enough for me. I swear, tell you the truth. 24 hours were not enough for me in a day. Because the first 90 days, I was sleeping 1 to 2 hours, if it is too much. Because I had to make compensation plans. If you go on YouTube, you'll find that I made compensation plans during June, July, around there. Each country that I used to get a prospect, I go on my laptop, I make a PowerPoint, then I have to also turn it into voice presentation, then I upload on YouTube. Just that it's easier for someone to listen as they are seeing the slides moving, so they can get the information very fast. So I used to present to 30 people every day. The rest I used not to know them. Like there is a person in Ghana who joined the business and I didn't know the person. I just saw the person sending the money. We never talked a lot, but the person was sending money to join the business. So, when you are organized in your own way, you will not have time to waste because there is something you're chasing. You have gone out of your bed to hunt, so don't waste any moment because any time wasted can never be gained. Never at all. And it has gone. So don't cry for it. So, in that period, after 90 days, I got a lot of experience. So from that, I had to challenge myself. If I've been able to earn 20,000 US dollars in 3 months, now that I have a bigger team, it is easy now to earn the more money. The biggest rank to achieve is a rising star and ambassador. Because you see the distance between the global director and ambassador is ambassador and a director rank. You get? So it means that once you break the virginity of the ranks, that getting a rising star, you are capable to go. Because the team is too big, and now duplicate. Teach this one to do that like the way you did, and teach this one to do like the way you did. Duplicate and reduce your work. Right now, I can sleep. But the other time, I used not sleep. Sometimes I could be like a mad person if someone could meet me. At times, my people from village thought that I've gone underground because it was a surprising kind of wealth. The person is buying land, the person is doing this, they don't know even the job I'm doing because network marketing, nobody can understand it. So they think I've gone underground. When actually it is a real underground because nobody. Underground. Working yeah. That is what they used to say. Because the money was too much. Even I reached an extent of increasing land, double in the village, because I wanted to expand land. And money was there, I was getting everything. If I finish this one, another one is entering. You get? And that is because I had that duplication system. Duplicate and reduce the work. If I tell you that I can wake up and I find 300,000 on my account, it means that I have big teams, big leaders. If you don't have big leaders, you're going to work until the last time. But if you create leaders, in Uganda I was telling some people that it pains, actually it is painful. You bring a prospect, that prospect signs up but doesn't have transport to go to any food. And yet you have eaten a direct sponsor bonus. Sincerely, are you a leader? You are supposed to call that person, thank you for joining me. Out of the 2,700, is it 2,700 direct sponsor? Get the 700, buy that person a certain, like you can buy like a notebook, for you say you write your name of the people you want to bring to the business all year. You buy some good juice for the person, such that the person sees the person I'm going to is going to help me. But for you, the moment the person joins, you think about rent. Immediately, you think about your problems. You don't think about the future of the business. That is what hurts most. That person who has come to you for help, has come to you to build them. You get the point? So it doesn't matter if it is 2,700. Remove the 700. Take the 2,000 and make that person feel at home. Oh, at least I've got someone who is going to take me to the next level. And that person, every time you wake up in the morning, you call that person and say, oh, Baba, oh, Kaka, oh, Dada, something like that. You get it? That's how you gain respect. Because we are helping people to achieve their dreams. So, if you're not helping them, they will not work hard. Inspire them. Each time, call them and say, how are you? You never know that person whether they reached home. But for you, the moment you put them in the system, you are going to look for others. You get it? That's where the challenge comes from. When you finish putting the person in the system, you're running to get another one. you are not knowing the kind of generation behind that person. You imagine the people behind Casey. There are too many. So if I'm putting Casey aside, it means I'm putting a very big generation aside. That is what I want you to know. I know every one of you have signed the people, but here we are few. This one can tell you that I have over 50 people. Another will tell you I have over 100 people. Where are they? Did you inspire them? Or after taking them in the system, they started saying you scammed them? That is what I want you to have. Power of duplication. It matters a lot. I know you want to make a lot of money, and you can make it. But you will not make it if you go on hit and run method. You have to recruit a few and build them. There is a time when I was recruiting, and I reached a time I said, no, I'm going to give direct sponsors to my direct sponsor. At least, let me give this one, let him sign him, such that he feels the weight of the direct sponsor. After getting the money, gets ignited and starts bringing people. But these things of thinking they are now, doesn't work. Think about the future. Build a business that is going to last for 20, 30 years. I am glad I had a friend here who told me he built, was it TNT? For 10, 20 years, 15 years. That's very good. Though he was building a wrong system, but he had to concentrate. He had what Kesu was talking about, focus. There are people whom we started with this business. But because from here, then they see some working acadabra, they want to first make quick money, then they run. Those people you are putting in that thing, you can bring them here. Instead of putting them in that thing, yet you know it is going to go down. Okay? Learn more information about the product that you're selling. Information does a lot. Does it itself. Make use of this time. I've had Mr. Orobo. Mr. Orobo. That he's a trainer. I think those two people, they are experienced by the way in the industry. They must be knowing some product knowledge. But also, you need to study AD seller. You don't have to mistake it. You need to study about the other products, all of them, such that what you're training people is different from what you used to train, though you use the same approach. Now, about teamwork, KISUMU people, be one. Have integrity. Don't fight yourselves, because you all need to succeed. If someone succeeds, please be happy for that person. I'm a born-again Christian, and I believe that every time I see a testimony, it means that that person has gotten their testimony, and I am the next. It is like a tube. If you are in a tube going either to the ATM, if one person goes and withdraws and goes away, that is joy, because now we are going next step ahead. That is the same as success. If someone achieves something, let us all clap and be happy. That means that the joy that you have for someone is the joy that is going to come for you. The reason why I am here is not because I'm an ambassador, it's not because I'm what, but I want to see many people successful in AG nutrition. Because this is the business that has brought me from real, actually not grass, from dust to grace. When I say grass to grace, I would have said something big. But from dust to that grace. So I really want to see very many people in that grace. That's why we have to bring you together such that we discuss and understand such kind of things. If you people concentrate, there is nothing that can disorganize you. Because in this world that we are in, there are very many things they are going to show us. You get very many, but stick on yours. Believe that what you have is the best in the market. Believe that you have a lot to win in this business. Believe in the reason why you started. Either you left a certain company and joined AG Nutrition, or you were not in any company, but you decided to join AG Nutrition. And because you joined AG Nutrition, there are good things that you saw in it. If there is any bad thing, don't look for the other part. As she said, amongst us, we have different weaknesses and strengths. Don't you ever look for a weakness in a person. Because what you look for is what you will get. But if you look for the good in that person, because I believe as a Christian that nobody is perfect. Whether you're good, you have the other bad part. But we always look for the good part of it. So each person here has their strength. Build on that strength and grow to your destination. Serious? Yeah, I know there is a lot to speak, but the biggest trick that I use is setting targets, setting goals, working on targets, and evaluating yourselves every time. If you have a notebook and you say you want to sign 20 people in this month, divide them into 30 days. Every day, say, I am inviting 10 people. Me, I am so much ignited for KISUMU. Actually, every month we should have. Wait. Wait to kill up, I don't want to commit myself something that I will not do. I am saying this, listen.
Every month.
How much is that place? Wait, how much is that place?
Which place?
That place, the whole where we were.
Where we were? Today.
Yeah, yes.
It was
$250.
25,000. Now, let me commit myself for the next 3 months. Each month, I am going to pay for that place for the next 3 months. So, each month, you should I want to see success in this. We are not here for just a simple game. We are here to show others that we are the best. In fact, for my country, I want to tell them that at my level where I was, all the dreams I wanted to achieve in AG Nutrition, I reached an extent I felt that I've gotten them. But my other part is that I should wish others to reach where I am. You get? That is the heart that is within me. At least the 90 days game plan, we are starting with on first. Each person should run mad in their own way. You get? If you're working hard, tooth and nail, you will not be the same. And after that, I will have another place where I will have to go. Because from that 3 months, I want someone else to be like me. And we also cover that part. Good. Yeah, we want to duplicate that. Support one another. The dreams I used to have, I wanted to have a nice home, I have no family. Actually, I have homes. I no longer have a home. I wanted to have cows. I loved cows from the childhood. I loved cows. The extent that I used to look after cows of people just because I wanted to be in cows. But right now, I have my own farm. At least now, even me, even if it is just a beginning, because of land, I have only 40 cows. So, at least I feel fine. Around them, I feel fine. Like you see other people looking after them too. Just they don't do any work, but because they want them to be there. I always liked that kind of life. I just leave Kampala town. I go to the village just to look at the animals, I look at the cows, I look at the goats, I look at the sheep, I look at them, just, I feel happy. But the other time, I used to go to someone's farm to look after his cows just to see them. So right now, I can buy mine. And most of those things is what I used to admire. I didn't admire to become so rich that I'm confused. No. But now, I want to help others to see that they reach a certain level. So, in the next 3 months, please don't ashame me. I want to see success. At least another rising star should come up. Eh?
Yes.
Not one, not two. Yeah, after 3 months, I will come back to close that game. Yes. Or after Italy. Are you aware that I'm already in the anointing of Italy? So just start it. Yes. So I want us to be strict on this. After 3 months, someone should be at another level. See what I mean? I want these men here. These men. I want to raise them. I know women, in Kenya, women are more hardworking than men. Eh? Yeah, I don't know why. But in Uganda, in our country, men are breadwinners, big ones. But this one is another big problem. Yes, she can challenge us. She says what a man can do, a woman can do. Anyway, me, I am so much on that thing of saying 3 months we must be somewhere. I think I've said a little of what I wanted to say. I want to wish you the best of all that you really feel you want. I wish it to you. Make sure that all something that you really want to achieve, you can achieve it. If you're committed and you know what you want, it is easy. Sindio? Mungu awabariki.
But before we close, I want you to join me with a hand clap to appreciate our ambassador. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you for supporting me and my team. We really appreciate, and we promise you that we are going to get massive success. Do we promise?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we request that you come back again. Everyone at this table is an ambassador. Amen. And don't give up on us. We promise. Does anyone have something to say before we pray?
Yes, on my part, I would like to take this opportunity. Not to feel like having come motivators. There's nothing greater than motivation in a job like this one, because this is a job that is performance-based. So you have really energized us by advising us on what to do so that we can succeed. Actually, every human being, even across this table, there are 3 signs that every human being likes across the table. You may not feel it, but it is there. The first one is, I want to be important. The second one is, I want to be appreciated. And the third one is, I want to be admired. You have shown us admiration. You have appreciated. And you have made us look important. And just ask us to work so that we can close the Rubicon to a level that we actually change our lives. I really thank you for that. That one is very great. And we are going actually to follow up your footsteps. But then I want to talk about one thing, because you are urging us to succeed. Success is a 5-step formula. A 5-step formula. And it is a science. It can be learned. Thank you for coming to teach us about success, Madam and Mr. Miramani.
You have come to teach us about success. And success is a science. For those with keen ears, you will take in what will actually use to work for you, not against you. In every lesson you learn, that should be a lesson that can work for you, but not against you. And I hope here you have only got things that will work for you, and if you apply them to the letter, success will be all yours. So success as a child begins with the first step. The first step is your mind. It's in your mind. It is yours. Whether you want to achieve or not, it's not anybody's business here. But your thinking is what will drag you that level. No, I'm thinking. Always think win. And win in the end. Number two, do one thing at a time. Don't be a jack of all trades and a master of nobody. Number three, plan your work every day and you will be successful. Number four, always strive to be the best of the best in whatever you do. Number five. Yeah. Number five. Sharpen your tools.
Yes.
Sharpen your skills every now and again. Those are the tools. Training. And then number six, build signages. Always signage light. And the sky is the limit.
So, I'm not going to pray. We have a mother, and that is Helen, and she's going to pray for us. But before she prays for us, allow me to take this opportunity to appreciate you all with us for making this happen. If it wasn't for all of you, it wouldn't happen. Thank you, Leader Jeanette, for your team. Thank you, Mama Julie, for coming to push things right, push the team with it here and there. I really appreciate you. By the way, she's doing a very good job. Do you all appreciate her?
Yes.
Thank you so much. As we go, please don't stop. These people need you. Janet and the team need you. Leader Emily and Rose, all the team, they need you. So please don't just give up on them. And thank you all leaders for being cooperative. Madam Janet, we really appreciate you. She has been updating me. She has been up and down. You're really doing a good job. Rose and the entire team, thank you for being cooperative. Thank you so much. I pray that you keep up with the team spirit. God bless you all. Please, Mama, can you pray for us before we leave?
None of us knew that we would come this far. None of us knew that we could sit at the standing around the table, speaking to the society. But Lord, we've seen the around and the truth. Thank you for all the deliberations we had, your great words of wisdom that you shared. All this we believe has come from you, Lord, of today. You purpose that we may get the great knowledge that will be able to enrich us, both knowledge-wise and economically. We know that we have challenges, but with you, all things are possible. We want this evening to look upon you, even as we still continue to sing songs. And Lord, we also want to thank you very much for the great opportunity that you've given us to share a platform with our visitors from the neighboring country, our brother and sister from Uganda. Lord, this is a great opportunity to us. And you've shown us your love, Lord. And even as you said, when living here, that you leave us love, Lord, help us to emulate the love that you love to us. Thank you for having talked through them and having given them the love that they come to share with us. May we learn something from the deliberations that we've had today. May we learn something from the sharing that we've had today. And even this evening, as we're going to part over to the may you go with each one of us Give them mercy then to our visitors as they will be traveling still within our country and eventually back to their home. Lord, you also send the guardian angels to protect and love the families that they left behind. And each of us will eventually meet our family children at the same time. Thank you for everything. Thank you even for this restaurant that has given us a home away from home, that we've managed to deliberate our issues around here, but they've given us the service. Thank you even for the other restaurants that gave us the service. These are people that you place in our way so that our business may grow. Thank you, Jehovah, King of glory. I ask all this trusting and believing in the holy name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Amen.
Yes, Lord Jesus Christ, in the love of the Lord, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit, be with us now and forevermore. Amen.
Glory to God.